Are you ready? I don't know what that voice was about, but are you ready? I'm ready. Is my camera ready? Hello? I know what's wrong. I didn't switch back to my proper scene. I'm on Twitch Sings right now. Oops. Oopsies. 1 second. Face! Face! I also forgot to upload my VODs yesterday, so whoops. There we are. Oh, there we are. I don't know why it switches to that scene all the time, but I'm glad I don't keep any doxing information over there with my stuff and also behind my computer. Anyway, hi everybody, how are you? Happy weekend, happy Saturday. I'm just going to write down real quick something. Oh no! I was gonna write something down so I didn't forget. And I've now forgotten what it was. Shit. What a good start to the day. Oh, upload VODs. Thank you, JP. Upload VODs. Yes, that was what I was going to do. And I also need to finish planning my birthday, but I have an announcement regarding that. As of this morning, I got confirmation that something very exciting, never before seen on my own stream, is going to happen. That's right, I'm going to get naked. No, just kidding. I'm going to have my dad and my stepmom come and stream with me for my birthday. I'm excited! I'm very excited. I've told you guys many stories about my dad, and my stepmom is just adorable. She's the best for your ego. She will laugh at anything, but her laugh is always so genuine. Like, she truly does think it's funny. She just, like, laughs at everything. So I always feel, like, hilarious when I'm around her. Like, I love it. Spicy Indian HD. I love me some spicy Indian food. Welcome to the court of the hype. I wanna eat your screen name, yeah. But I won't. I'll just have a scorpion instead, because I'm a meerkat. Okay, well, I'm done with that. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Freddy Bear. Oh, I should that came out of my mouth. Hi, Wraith Dagger. Hi, JP. Hey, Spam. Hey, T. She really will laugh at anything. She made me feel better after like to beat me down emotionally. Oh no! And then I just spammed dancing meerkats. Like to beat me down emotionally. I'm like, dance, 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 dance. That's horrible. I know. I'm rude. I didn't mean to be. I dance on your dashed emotions, and apparently so does Hype Friend. Apparently so does Hype Friend. Oh boy. So, me and my robot are mean today, apparently. But yeah, so I'm going to... I'm going to plan out the stuff that we're gonna do. I have a lot of brainstorming. I have a lot of ideas, but I have to make sure that they're okay with doing this, that, or the other thing before I tell you guys, like, we are going to do this. Like, imagine if I said, my stepmom's not a gamer, imagine if I was like, I'm gonna make her play Elite Dangerous. I don't think she would enjoy that very much. So I won't do that. Sorry, I'm just writing something else so I don't forget. It's lists of games that are available. I was gonna do this before I started streaming, and then I didn't. Anyway, let's minimize that. Enough of that. Bet you'd like something like Jackbox? Yeah! I think I'll probably... We'll do like golf with friends or something. Something very, very simple. Because like I said, she doesn't play games. But I have to make, like I said, and she might not be on the stream very much. So I I think I'm mostly gonna plan stuff that's me and my dad and stuff that she can partake in if she wants to. Also, seating is going to be a thing because I only have one chair. So yeah, but anyway, so that's exciting. I'm very excited that I now have a solid plan. It's something we haven't done before. It's something I'm excited about. And now I have for sure some, like my plans are finally coming together after 2 months of trying to plan my birthday. But it happened. It's doing it. Hooray. King of the Hill chair edition. Just, bah! I turned my light up to try and combat the very, very white sky. It is foggy as fuck in Portland today, which is great for playing Vampyr. Makes me want to stay inside and brood. Although I'll probably go out for a run later today. Anyway, that's enough of me yammering. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend? You got anything fun planned? Anything going on? I'm just gonna run errands and plan my birthday stream. And then I can move on to planning my streamiversary and picking a date for the streamiversary. Because I will be working for at least 8 hours on my streamiversary, which means I'm not gonna come home and stream. Partially because I'll be tired as fuck, and mostly because not everyone will be able to make it if I don't come home until, like, 5 Pacific, which would be, like, 3 a.m. for people over east. Got up at 5, so 2 a.m. for you? I mean, I was up at 5:30. I just get up at 5:30 now. It's not much of a stretch from waking up at like 6:30 though. Specific time, yes. When was the celebratory date? The 24th. I'll remind you guys, but I did post it within the announcements on Discord. The last announcement that I made has my schedule for November. Yeah. The 24th, which is a Sunday. So it's a normal streaming, like it's a scheduled streaming day for me. I just wanted to do something special. I didn't want to do something like regular day-to-day streaming stuff. Anyway, let's stop the music and get into the game. 'Cause we've got a lot of vampiring to do. Did you guys, for those of you who saw my tweet, did you think it was so not funny? Because even though I think it's not funny, I laughed. I laughed a lot. I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. I think, I wish I was quick enough to make, like, I would make those stupid jokes all the time if I was just, if I could come up with them spontaneously, but like, I'm not that quick-witted. I'm not like Fred. Fred would just be like, bam, 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 joke, joke, joke. I can't. I don't have the ability. Also, oh gosh, I have to I'm gonna make an executive decision to move the Babby Book Club. I just have to write that down or no one will know. And then I'll just be, everyone will show up at the time. Tomorrow is when it's scheduled right now. I have too many pages in this book. Sometimes I write in the back of the book and other times I write in the front of the book. Don't ask. Oh, I thought it was loading because I saw the loading thing. Oh boy, I am on it today. So we're still in Act 1. I haven't actually played this game that many days on stream. Babby Book Club. So the book that we're reading is Tuck Everlasting. It's very short, so if you wanted to join us, I think we will be meeting on Monday instead of tomorrow. It's 100 and... Well, this copy is 139 pages, and it's the hardcover. So if you guys want to join us, hop in the Discord, hop in the Babby Book Club channel, reschedule, and give us your input on date and time. Now's the perfect time since we're already rescheduling. Mainly because Simon can't make it, and no one else has responded or read the book. So it would just be me and Kit talking about the book, which is fine. But if it's going to be just me and Kit, we'll do other things. She's been wanting to play Rocket League with me. But she's been sick. So we haven't. Okay, find and talk to Darius Petrescu. Oh, yeah. So we got into this new area, and we talked to... I was like, what were we doing last time? So we're now in Whitechapel. We spent a lot of time in the hospital and a lot of the time on the docks. We haven't really fully explored the Western Docks, Northern Docks, or the West End. And I guess they start you in Southwark, I think. So this is our main story quest. The reason I'm doing the main story is because I want to be able to get enough hints to talk to people properly so that this tragedy doesn't happen. You see that big X on the hint? It hurts me so much because this is my favorite character in the game so far. Thomas Elwood is just the sweetest little bean, and I want to love him and hug him and protect him from the world. So I don't want that to... I don't want anything else to... I don't want to fail any other things here. Who the fuck are you? Oh yeah, we don't know how to cure a headache. So I was really excited to get this health status to sanitized because these two were fatigued and we cured them. But then he came back to town. We saved him. He was in the sewers. Anyway, so I'm very hesitant to talk to characters because I don't want to fail their hints. So we just got to this new place, and we met Thomas Watts and... No, wait. Who are the two guys that we met? Where's the other guy? Oh, this is the docks. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing. I thought we were looking at Whitechapel, and I was like, I don't think those are the right dudes. These two. So this is abusive dad and timid son. And we gave him a treatment for something or other, so he's recovering. He needs a migraine cure. And we just met Loretta Swanborough. She basically is a snake oil salesman. And we're looking for Dorothy Crane overall. Death Metal Quarter? Okay, yeah. It took me a while, Spam. I got there. So, I don't know where the game left me off, though. Like, I don't know where I came from. Because I feel like I killed the big boy over here. We had to kill... Sometimes you can't... Yeah, I think this is the entrance over here. Yeah, and my marker's going down. Okay. Woo! Figured it out. Because this is not where I logged out, but I had streamed late, and I was like, okay, I want to go now. Yeah, and we came up here, and we picked up some medicine, and the dad was mad at the kid, or I guess the son is not a child, but the dad was mad at him for supposedly stealing his pills. Who's that? Just dead guy. Okay. And we saw them have an altercation up there.
It's locked.
So I hopped up and was like, hey-yo! And he shot at his son.
Another drunk arsehole there in the streets. Not me.
And then we talked to the dad and we were like, what the fuck, dude? And he was like, rah! Belligerent! Okay. And then I believe We came over here? We either came over here or we walked the other direction, but I'm coming over here now. I guess we didn't go this way, because this is not familiar to me. Well, we'll explore. And then I'll go back up where I was. Oh, well, there's an open suitcase. I can't tell. The kid teen. I mean, for all I know, he's 30. Also, for those of you thinking of coming to stop by on my birthday, I will be turning 30, speaking of 30. It is my 30th birthday. Ooh, dead guy. What you got? He's got a ring? Is it inscribed with anything? Not that I can tell. Well, that's sad. Maybe I'll be wearing it. And, like, some fiancé will be like, "That's my man's ring! What are you doing wearing that?" So yeah, we came this other direction from
as long as you have the money.
Those dudes. We came from down here and talked to this lady, and she was interesting. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what's up with you. And this is where we just came from. Yes, okay. Cool. So now we've explored that and I can move on. I don't like leaving things unexplored, so you know, I just gotta make sure we've seen everything. Been playing a bunch of Vampyr a few days ago. Got lost so many times in Whitechapel. I just need to do it very methodically. I always try in video games to explore things as methodically as possible. Careless spitting. I like spitting that you take great care in expectorating precisely where you mean to. So you're like a wizard. You're like the Gandalf of spitting. Did anyone catch my dumb joke? Do you get it? I guess that's where my brain is today. Like, make all these really stupid jokes. Hi, Drunky. Is this for me? No, it's opened already. If I could make these jokes all the time, that would just be my thing. So hypocritical because I don't want you guys making dumb jokes because I hate them. But for me, it's funny because it's not funny. Alright, and this is where we came in. And I just went straight instead of coming down here. Excellent. The trash can is for me to climb into. Because I should be ashamed. Huh. Was this blood always here? What's in here? More blood. It's not where the plot is, so naturally, let's go here. I don't know what's in there, but we'll figure it out. 6 citizens can be healed with the appropriate treatment. Okay. Well, there's a fuck ton of blood. So we might have to fight things, and I will have to remember the controls. Or maybe it's just a big ol' circle smear of death. Ah! Yeah, that maybe startled me just a little bit. I'm picking up a lot of rings. Whitechapel people love their rings. Apparently. Anything in there? Cigarette case and a small bottle. Maybe... So I walked into a different... Anyone home? I walked into a different house, and it was empty except for a pile of shillings. And I'm wondering if maybe, like, a quest will send me here, and I'm just here early because I explore everything. Oof. You just doing a little yoga? You stretching? Some bloodletting yoga. I hear it's all the craze. Candles in the hallway? Alright. Anyone down here? I'm a little spooked. Just a party that got a little out of hand. Yeah, a bloodletting yoga party that just went a little bit too far. I think we figured it out. We're the best detective ever. Good job, Spam. High five. Hey, Simplify It, how you doing? Okay, so this is a hideout. I just have to deal with, a blood party in the lower levels of my hideout. No problem. Let's see. Is there anybody in here I have a cure for? So he needs a migraine cure. I don't think I know how to do that yet. We haven't been to wherever that is. He needs a treatment for headache, which I don't think we have. And we need one more for fatigue. So we'll see if I can make one for headaches or migraines or fatigue. I think... So we can make one for fatigue, anemia, sepsis, pneumonia, bronchitis, and a cold. I also just, you know, it's good to carry one around in case you come across someone who's very sleepy. You just, like, toss coffee in their face. Here's your wake-up juice. You know, or, like, hide thermoses of them all around, like in Alan Wake. Fine, how are you? I'm good. Refill all. I never use my guns, but I always click those buttons because I love the sound that the refill button makes. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I'm doing pretty alright. I don't need the bed because I don't have... I don't have enough XP, I don't think, to level. Well, we'll check anyway. Why not? Make me the beefiest lad. So I could get new stuff. I don't really feel like it. I don't feel the need. I'd rather upgrade the stuff that I have put points into. Except, with the exception of one of these, maybe. But that's for later. That's for when I'm a seasoned fangy boy. I was trying to come up with something other to... I was trying to call him something else. I was like, come up with something clever and silly. And best I could do was fangy boy. Yeah, okay, good job. Good job. Alright, where the fuck are you now? Alright. I think we went in that door down there. Cool. I hate the flickering light. Ugh. If that were real life, I would just break all of the lights that flickered. I'd be like, listen, this is my ding-dang hideout, man. I will not have any flickering light. Because that's a surefire way to get me to have a headache. Who's this? Oh, someone else who's dead. A watery... That always gets me. It's both watery and rich. Hey, Ri-Fi, what's up? How far are you into the story? We're still in Act 1. How far? I don't know. 'Cause it's a blind playthrough, so I can't answer your question. But we just got to Whitechapel. If that means anything to you. Hey, Wormy. Blah! I've come to sub some more. Also, I'm not a vampire. Thank you so much for being a patron of the hype for 26 months! I hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute! How are you? Never played this game, so it should be a fun ride. Oh yeah! Stuff has gone down already. Let's go in here. Who's in here? Knock knock!
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Ooh, I can just straight up vampire mesmer him. Let me in!
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
Did
So
he?
my father actually worries about me then.
Oh!
Okay then.
Don't lie.
Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
I'm so sad. Gotta head to work in an hour? I thought you didn't work Saturdays. Are you picking up extra hours?
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Large box of pills. Honey, what's wrong? I'm gonna talk to Harry. We're gonna tell him that he should come escape his horrible life over here.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
You're too young to be thinking like this. Let me hold you.
May I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Oh my guy. Oh, this poor little baby. How do you feel? Not happy to live in Whitechapel. Well, the conditions are serious and there are dead littering the streets, but
How do you feel?
what's not to like?
I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Interesting. Not happy to live in Whitechapel.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Oh, it's so pretty. You have a place to call home. Your situation can only improve. Your father did his best. Your situation can only improve. Yeah, you have a place to call home, but I don't feel like we've come across anyone who didn't have a place to stay. So I'm going to say homelessness is probably not the, I think it's more the dead people that are the concern. Birthday weekend! You got any plans? Bloodletting yoga takes another victim. He doesn't like it. He's not into that. He's like, the only scene around here is the bloodletting yoga scene, man. I don't know, what does he want to do? I want to ride bicycles.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
And why don't you leave?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so.
Just like intercourse.
I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
See,
So
he
that's why
he
you
doesn't like
stay
the
at home.
bloodletting yoga parties. We
For
called
fear
it.
of the epidemic.
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Oh, poor baby. Let's ask him some personal questions. Wormy, thank you for the host. Mom and stepdad want to take you out to eat? Nice. Oof. He's got a lot of hints. Alright, I'm looking for... What are his hints? Harry has a frail constitution and is often sick. Oh, we can cure him! Harry did not want to live in Whitechapel in the first place. Okay, cool. I'm going to
Do you need any medical help,
Help
young
him.
man?
Yes, I do.
See, I told you we should carry around fatigue.
I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
I know, baby, I know. Here, I'll give you medicine.
You'll feel
Wake up,
better
juice!
with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm
Melancholia.
happy with the idea of living long in a world like this.
Oh, no!
But I thank you for your concern.
I wanna... Is it weird? I want him and, Thomas... Or not Thomas, what's that kid's name? In the hospital. I can't think of his name right now. I want them to talk to each other. Be like, see, you're not alone. It's an affliction. We love you. We're too good at solving mysteries. I know! It's the bloodletting... I mean, to be fair, bloodletting yoga parties are pretty recognizable. Look looking for Nurse Dorothy
Do you
Crane.
know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
You need to see the sky orb. It'll help you. May I root for which choice I think is right, but I wouldn't come across as telling you what to do. Why are you talking to him like a baby? We're not talking to him like a baby. We're talking to him like another human being. I didn't see anything that was patronizing or coddling in what we said to him. And yeah, you can root for whatever choice you want, but will ignore it. Like, you can say, oh, I would pick blah, blah, blah.
Goodbye, young man.
Doesn't mean it will have
Take
any
care.
influence on me whatsoever.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Oh, this poor sweet love. I'm gonna loot your house, though. I don't know why in this game I don't mind looting all the stuff. Like, because if you've ever watched me play another RPG, I normally will... oh yeah, I was gonna cure his fatigue, I forgot. Oh no, I gave him the medicine. I got distracted because my brain's in 8 different directions. In most RPGs, if I go into someone's house, I might look at the stuff that they have.
It's locked.
Lying around. Like, I'll open things. No, like, I'm not gonna take I don't need the shillings. But I never loot stuff. Ooh, job refusal letter. Hell yeah! Where is that? Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small enquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Sincerely, R.D. Harper. We'll just talk less? That tone? What, my tone? Because I express empathy for him? Or the character's tone? My sweet tone? Okay. Professional vampire hunters. Ooh. There's a pamphlet. West Enders must unite. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them control you. They are amongst us. They lust after your soul. Oh, yes. Delicious souls. You just see my feet souls. And be like, I gotta just... Gleh, 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 gleh. If you saw my souls collection. Ooh, boy. Here it is, right here, my souls collection. Man, I'm all about the really bad jokes today. I bought that for my ex, and he played all of like 20 minutes of it. And I was like, great. Good job. My choice of words are poor. If you're joking, I urge you to use like a kappa or a silly face like :P so that I know that you're joking, because text doesn't have tone attached to it. So I can't hear your tone of voice or see your expression and pick up on that. All I have are your words, your stark words. So I won't know that you're joking unless you indicate that. Because all sad and kind. Yeah, I did a :P once, I'll do it more. But you gotta do it with the sentence that's joking, or I won't know you're joking. The kid in the hospital. Mortimer, that was his name. Thought he was Melvin. Yeah, I wanted to say something with a W, so I was way off. Vampires are real! If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Pruin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. Don't you start with me, Sky Orb. It's starting with me. It just started to peek around the edge of the building. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. I'm going to close the blinds because... Eyeballs. I got eyeballs that don't want Sky Orb attacks. I need to tell the Sky Orb to stay the fuck away from my face. Typing is new to you? What do you mean typing is new to you? Colon P. Yeah, that's old-timey silly face. Colon P is a good way to get an infection. Ew! If you're peeing into your colon, please see a doctor. If you're peeing after your colon, then that's fine. Anyway, so we have new hints about Joe Peterson, who we've not met. Which I think is why he's like... Unless he's just very menacing. Look at him. Yeah, he's a little bit grayed out. Cannot find a legal job because of his criminal reputation. Shame. Okay. Well. We've done all we can do so far, unless we can... I'm gonna talk to Harry one more time, see if we have any more options about his dad now that we know about the criminal activity.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Poisonal. Your father tried to find an honest job. Tell me about it.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Aw, you poor sweet baby. I love you so much. I'm sorry. I just want to help everyone, okay? This is me in real life, too. I'm
Goodbye,
just
young
like...
Take care of yourself.
I'm a bleeding heart.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
You just realized what I meant by Sky Orb? Yeah, I call the sun Sky Orb. Sky Orb. I love Sky Orb, don't get me wrong, but Sky Orb is not very good for streaming. And now I'm turned around. Where the fuck am I? I think I just came from here, and I turned and immediately found this house. Why, hello. Can I talk to you? Your hand is in the window.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
He seems like a peppy fellow. How's business?
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Why? Why is your dad such a dick, Harry? Noticed anything out of the ordinary?
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Wink wonk. I'll show you the bottom. I'll show you the bottom. I just remembered that I had pumpkin pie this morning for breakfast, and I'm so thrilled. Balls in eye sockets is not a nice image. What? Do you look great with the blind streak? What? You mean my balls? My balls don't like sky orb attacks. That's apostrophe B-A-L-L-S, my balls. Hey, darling ND, how are you doing? Violence is increasing?
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In a closed workshop
For
nearby.
bloodletting
I worked
yoga.
there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
I can probably find that.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore,
Skull.
just screaming.
Skull! Sounds like Skull. Was that all your life in London? Yes. Let's ask you some personal questions. Let's not ask you some personal questions.
Have you heard
Got
of
off
a
work?
nurse called
Nice.
Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
She's an excellent nurse? Sure, blame the migrants. She's just trying to help. Wow, these are some options, huh? I'm not gonna say she's just trying to help because I'm not sure what she's doing. That's the whole reason we followed her in here. She was like working with some like shady guy who went into the sewer and died because there was a giant sewer beast. Kind of looked werewolfish, but we learned, at least in this lore, things that were presumed to be werewolves are just different kinds of vampires. My jokes aren't translating to text well today. Again. I have to take everyone at face value. And it's also possible that I'm just not picking up on the jokes. That also does happen. I'm not always the best at picking up on those things. Fancy werewolves, oh boy.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu.
Ooh!
Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Unless you're just
Your precious
racist.
Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free.
Yeah?
I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Aww, I knew she was great. She's just trying to help. Alright, I'm gonna see what he has for trade just because I'm curious.
Show me what you have.
Face value is -2. Oh, hush you. What do you got? What's this? Trigger part. Tiny good handle part. That's what I get called in the bedroom. This is my sexy times name. Tiny good handle part. That's a stupid joke. I'm making so many dumb jokes today, and I know that they're not funny, which makes me laugh. Does anyone else do that where you like know that it's not funny? And you just can't stop laughing? Because it's not funny. So naturally you laugh more. I'm so dumb.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district...
Anyway, so Miss Crane... Ooh, speaking of Miss Crane... Hyman Castle is back! Fred, are you still here? Have you caught up on Hyman Castle? I'm talking about the man in the high castle for people who aren't me and Fred. It's back! I haven't watched any of it yet. I'm actually falling behind on my shows now because I've been busy doing stream-related things, so I'm not watching stuff that needs my focus. but soon. I also found where I can watch The Mandalorian without needing to subscribe to Disney Plus. And it is legal. It's a legal site. So, because it's a different subscription-y thing that one of my friends lets me use his login, so it's free for me. I don't mind if it's not funny. Yeah, I don't mind if it's not funny, clearly. I keep doing it. I'm having a great time. Oh yeah, I wanted to check Nurse Crane. I was like, why am I in here? I got too busy talking about getting excited about Hyman Castle. Oh, did she scoot? Did her thing scooted? Ah, so she used to be in here. Or maybe she wasn't. It's possible she just never appeared in here. Fascinating. And I just didn't even notice. Gives away drugs and medicine for free. Which doesn't help the hospital at all, but it helps people who can't afford or can't reach the hospital. Oh, you peeing? I'll leave you in peace. No, that was not a joke. Who are you?
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist?
I almost...
I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson's son. A Colossus Joe.
You dick.
And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Anyway, he's cranky. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I almost watched the first episode of The Mandalorian last night, but then I saw that there was live Dota happening. There's a major tournament going on in China right now, so I was like, ooh! And it was my boys. My boys were playing Alliance. It doesn't matter who's on the team. It's just, Alliance will always be in my heart. So I had to watch. I eventually put Dota on my phone and laid down in my bed and totally did not see the last match, so I don't actually know what happened. I don't know who ended up winning. I think Alliance did. It was Alliance versus Fnatic. Fnatic has some really like old school pro players like Ice, who was not playing well at all. Ice was getting trampled. Legal or legal? No, legal. Legit legal. Technically, your laptop is still signed into your Disney Plus unless you clear cookies. I mean, fair enough. I didn't even think about that. I could binge watch That's So Raven. What do you do around here?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
I do what I want. I mean, that's a man after my own heart. I just don't bully people. That's not what I want.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This
Why are
part
you
of
going
town
around
does
stabbing
have quite a
doctors?
reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Good for you. Do you enjoy knocking people out?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found.
Aww.
And it pays well, too.
Aw, he
job.
didn't even want to.
So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You could have refused. Your criminal survival is a natural law. I understand, but if he got the job with the Wet Boot Boys first, you'd think that he would have tried to get employment elsewhere before turning to being a criminal. Like, I get it. You need the cash. You do things you don't necessarily want to do.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others.
Not necessarily what I would do.
Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons.
But-
And that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Ooh, drama. Personal questions. Harry's not happy. Oh, why keep on working for a gang? I don't want to out Harry just yet.
Why do you keep on working for the
Stabadate definitely keeps the doctor
You know
away.
it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Another disappointment. But I think he would be thrilled, right? Let me check. Let's see. Joe cannot find a legal job because of his criminal reputation. Joe's extortions put Barrett Lewis in a tough financial situation, and they used to be good friends. I think I want to try talking to Harry once more before I come over here, before I say Harry's not happy. Because I got the feeling that maybe his dad's a little rough. Wonder how they will handle password sharing. I imagine it would be like literally anything else where they don't really care for the most part. I mean, I know some services you can only be logged in. Well, I guess for Netflix and Hulu, you can only have so many devices at one time being used. But like, that's such a tiny... I think it's only happened to me once where either of those things became an issue. And I was like, oh, I'll just, watch stuff later. So yeah, I want to try talking to Harry first. Or maybe, I'll go back and talk to Who's He What's It's, to Barrett.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane?
See if
She's
I can
a
get
colleague
that
of
resolved.
mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Aw. He wanted to help her. All right.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
So maybe if he knew about Harry, he would want to move. Oh, it's the steps. Hey, Bernardo, how you doing?
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
I just want to see if we can ask anything else now that we have some hints. Joe is a friend of yours. Oh, maybe that's why they had a falling out, because he wanted to sell the medicine. So maybe he was trying to charge Joe, even knowing that Joe has fallen on hard times.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years.
It's just a
Saw
theory.
him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What's his story?
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson?
Oh, yeah.
Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Aw, mourning is never easy. It's okay. It's obviously not the healthy choice. But this is kind of exactly what I wanted. I love it when a game just presents me with the thing I wanted to say. Because you never know what options they're going to give you. Despair can be a poison, he's just a coward. Yeah, like everybody deals with grief in their own way, and it's not always in a healthy or productive way.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
Hey, he
We've all
said
had
exactly
some
what
rough
I was
times, haven't
saying.
we?
Excellent.
But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
I mean, I get it though. Again, I'm not gonna go around punching people because I'm sad. But I get it.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody will be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Alright, about Harry's health, let's ask.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Okay, so I guess that's kind of common knowledge then. So perhaps...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Perhaps...
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't
Who's
be
this?
afraid.
Is that Joe again? That's Joe. Yeah.
Cheap price,
He's
good quality.
actually shorter than I thought, considering he's Colossus Joe. I thought he would have been taller than me. Let's see, did we get any other hints about 3 and 2 and 2? I'm gonna see if I can talk to Harry some more.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure.
Because I'd rather resolve things with him first. I don't want to fuck his shit up, you know? But I think his dad really does care about him. I don't think he would hurt him.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, I think we're tall.
What could be worse?
We're taller than everybody in this game. About Barrett Lewis and your father. Yes!
Your father
New
and
hints,
Mr.
new
Lewis
hints.
used to be good friends.
Love it.
What happened?
I get so excited
young,
unlocking this stuff.
I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Did you talk to Mr. Lewis?
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
You're not guilty of your father's actions.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if
Aww.
I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Aww. Poor babies.
Goodbye, young man.
This is
Take
what
care of
happens
yourself.
when you don't communicate.
Is there only
And also,
pain and
he's just...
suffering in this world?
He's doing his best. He's making bad choices, but he's making them for good reasons. If you're an upper-class person hanging around working class in Victorian times, it was probably easy to be tall because everyone around you was malnourished. Good point. Yeah, I guess I've never been around this area. Like, that was the whole thing. That's why, even though we're from London, like, this is not our zone before we became vampiric. So that's like
You
the
again?
in-game explanation.
What do you want this time?
To ask you more questions. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Ready?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else. Whatever he may
Aww.
think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you?
He
Mr. Peterson?
does.
He's my pride and joy.
Oh.
Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Mm. Oh. That's so sweet.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
I feel like you would.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Oh, these poor darlings. Oh my god, it's freaking heartbreaking.
Goodbye.
I'm
Mr.
going to talk to Harry again. I doubt that it will give me the option to be like, no, your dad really does love you. But I gotta try anyway. If this were me, I'd be like, you're his pride and joy. He loves you so much.
Sure.
He said so with his words.
My dreams are soaked with glue.
But I don't think
So,
were able to ask
May I ask you a few
anything else
questions?
because we
I'm
didn't
not
unlock.
bothered. What could be worse?
We didn't unlock any new hints, so I don't think that there's anything. No. I need more hints about them, and where to
Goodbye,
find them,
young
I don't know.
Take care of yourself.
So I will just keep exploring the area. Or maybe, you know what, I'll talk to... Oh. Can I not, like, eavesdrop on them or something? I was hoping to hear some dialogue. No? Damn, I must have missed it.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be a...
I think we don't know anything else about Barrett yet either. No. Okay. So he probably doesn't have anything more to say. So I will just continue on exploring this area. And hopefully other people will have more information for me. Oh, guys, we found the plot. So I will ignore the plot in favor of... Wait, is this where I came through the first time? When I was joking about jokes? Yeah, and there's the dead guy. And then this is... I think this is where the entrance was to the area. Yep. Okay, I recognize it. Sweet! Let's just use up all our stamina to get back where we were. Sky Orb? Don't start with me, man. I have the blinds mostly closed. There's like a sliver of light that's not there. And I came out here and went to the left and explored all of this. Yeah.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Baron, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Okay. So that's what happened with that. I like how he perks back up. Cheap price, good quality, gotta keep doing my gerb. Pestilence. I think we came down this way just to check. Yeah, it's locked. And then we went down to the right because the plot is right here, so I'm gonna just go past the plot this time and see what we can find. I like to go in every direction that's not the main story as much as I can. I like to explore everything because you never know what a game is going to keep locked away from you, you know? Or like if you progress things too far, you can't do this or that. Some games are more guilty of it than others, but hello. Woo! Muscle memory, thank you. Oh, let me out, let me out. I'm stuck. Oh, sharts. My bad. Fight him. Nom nom nom. Give me my blood. Nummy 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 blood, 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 blood. Oh, come on. If I see him swinging like that, I feel like I should be able to come in with my blade and not get hit by his flailing arms. Like, doesn't blade trump arms, you'd think? You would think. I'm flailing! Although, if any of you have ever played Nier Automata, those little stubbies with their little windmill arms, they'll fuck you up. Straight up, fuck you up. Hiya! Okay. Actually, let me see my map here. I'm gonna go this way first, because I think it's a dead end, question mark? Or perhaps it's not. Perhaps not. How long are the arms, though? If they're 5-foot arms, not good reach. Well, we've established everyone else is shorter than me, so... I see you. You gonna attack me? And sometimes the hitbox is really large, like they'll be hitting forwards. And I'll like dodge to the side of them, but I'm still too close and it hits me and I'm like, now. I bet you that's the guards of Pruin nearby. So I want to be a bit careful here. Dudes like zombies, they are called Skull. Essentially, hello. They're essentially people who have been bitten but not quite turned to vampires, I think. Like, we haven't really figured out exactly what their deal is. Oh, this is where I came from. So it happens from a vampire bite, but they don't have the same, like, self-awareness. They kind of do become like zombies. Oh. I don't want to go over there. Oh, there's a large beast in there. Let's go around the other way. You can go up the balcony. Where? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Normally, if if someone points out something I missed, I ignore it. But I still want to come around this way. I'm not being stubborn this time, I just... Isn't this a ladder? Oh, hello, giant beast! I do not want to get stuck in this alley. I will bite you for fun, mostly. Hiya! 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 Okay, got my stamina back. Die! 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 Haha! Good job! Ooh, what'd we get? Watery, sturdy blood sample. Sure, sure. Bite him in the fur. That'll hurt him. Okay, so this is around back where those Pruin peeps were. Do. I also have the ability to go invisible. So, I might go do that. I know, I'm being very stubborn now. I'm specifically not going up there because you let me know that I could. So I'm going to go invisible. See what's around here. Dead people? Okay. So I just came around a different way. And... this probably will let me out the direction I didn't go in. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Who's this? Okay, I'm not going up here yet. I'm going to go back. Oh, look, a thermos! Just kidding. Alright, fine, I'll go in. But next time, shoosh. Good thing I know nothing about this game. I mean, you know me. I'm stubborn. I want to find the things, and I want to make the decisions. If anyone else does it, then it's not mine. Wait, where's this? This is new. And I can tell because of the sky orb. Because of the... Oh! Oh, shit. I did not see him. Well, that spooked me. That was very spooky. Can I get up there? See, I like trying to sneak past, but I totally just didn't even see him. Okay. I will have to scoot my blinds over still. More Pruin guards? Aw, shit. Is this still on cooldown? Alright, hang on. I can't see. It's too late now. It's ruined. It's a disaster. Frickin' sky orb, man. I swear when I moved in, it wasn't so low in the sky. So I never had to close my blinds. Maybe it's just a winter thing that I'll have to deal with. But in summer, the sun will be nice and high. The sun will be celebrating 420 about a million times. Okay, if I can stay safe for the next 10 seconds. Well, don't see me.
Sir, no civilians allowed.
Okay, sorry. Don't see me. Ready?
Your name!
Can I do this when I'm in here? No. Look at this guy. Who's that? Oh my gosh. I am deep in Pruin territory by accident. Oh,
Stop right now!
Fuck. Oops, where am I? I thought I was going back to where I was. Ah! Yeah, he was T-posing. I'm like, what are you doing? There's that guy, there's a dude in there. This says keep out. I think I just straight up can't get in there. Oh boy, well. Oh, look, there he goes again. He's got a torch on his shoulder. He's a very fancy fellow. It's okay, I can sneak around in 8 seconds. Again, I try not to kill people. But I feel like I want to come in here eventually. This might land me in trouble. Oh, and it's a dead end, so... Are there any places I can just leap to? And we learned that when you go all misty and dodge, like when you jump, you are just moving very, very fast. You're not actually dematerializing, or so like you can't pass through bars with it. Working on his deltoids. Yeah, I mean, when I stand around, if I'm standing around for a while, like, I start stretching, I start working on my splits. I'm also using up a lot of my blood just being here. Which is unfortunate. Okay. Now... Now I'm turned around. Because I did not intend to come over here. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, well here's the plot door. Okay. Now I kind of know where I am. Okay, if that's the plot door, then I should be able to go over here and go back to the place that looked like a church. Yeah.
Joe, please, I don't have
Because I want to talk to this guy. Oh, it is a church. Look at it.
For peace of mind.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go back to where the beastie was. Was that this way? Oh, this is a whole other spot. Ah!
You are blinded by your false faith.
You are
imprisoned by your daily routine.
intense.
Unable to see the true horror around you.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan
Cheery.
Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Thanks. Good talk.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them
Sounds
can't
pretty
see
good
the
to
plain
me.
truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science.
But you are
We're so
seeking
fucking with him.
answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I only believe in facts, but I'm listening. I want his information.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
What's your plan then to fight these minions of the
Really?
abyss?
And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the
freezing.
disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No,
What is left then?
cleansing fire.
Oh, okay. Just burn everybody. How will you cleanse this city? I'm also gonna go. You know what? Let's
What
ask
do you
him
mean when you say that I am
this
more
stuff
lost
first,
than
because
you
there's the
thought?
other
All
dialogue option that I do want to
scientists
click
are
on.
entangled in a world of
So we're just gonna
causes
pretend
and
like we didn't hear him
consequences.
say this already.
And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental.
But you are...
Oh, cool. You can scoot forward.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts.
I didn't know you could skip dialogue you've heard already. Cool. Alright, how will you cleanse the city?
Tell me, Tobias.
Tell me!
Exactly is your plan
Ah!
concerning the cleansing of this city.
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Where do you put the limit? This is the 20th century. Science is our only hope. Yeah, where do you put the limit on that? Also, I don't agree with any of what you said, but...
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours
To
see
become
the light.
irrational.
This is God's will.
I
You're
love how he
mad.
says, like,
And dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
interesting. So yeah, I love how he's like, you and your causes and consequence and your rationality. Like those are bad things. Like, okay, dude. So anyway, that was just your life in London, yeah? How about some personal questions? What up? Have any family left?
Have you any friends?
Pretty cold outside.
Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
It's supposed to get up to about 55-ish today. It's very foggy, and whenever I close the blinds, it doesn't... It, like, takes what little heat I have in the apartment. So I get much colder when I have to protect my eyeballs from the sky orb. Where did you send him?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
He's dead. You sent him on some preaching crusade?
You sent him on some preaching crusade.
Also, my hands are just always cold.
As a true belief, Samuel will fear no evil.
He might not fear it.
Through the valley of the shadow of death.
I took a look at my life and realized there's nothing left. Speaking of, what will help me not be so cold is if I eat. Because it's been about 3 hours, which means I'm hungry. So, I've got some pad thai that they accidentally, so ND ordered pad thai the last night that she was here, and they gave her 2 pad thais, even though she only ordered 1. So she's like, here, this one's for you. So as much as I hate eating on stream, I am quite hungry because it's lunchtime for me. So in between, like when the characters are talking, I'll just nibble on this. But in the meantime, we've got somebody to go investigate. 'Cause Samuel sounds like he's very dead. Let's ask about Nurse Crane, though, see if he knows her.
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital. I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor
I don't
that
like
Nurse
medicine.
Crane you mentioned.
You don't like people who heal other people?
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
All those nuns looking at penises! How dare they! Those penises will corrupt every nurse.
Why do you hate
Bye,
Nurse
Wormy.
Crane
Thanks for
more
hanging
than
out.
other nurses?
Have a good one.
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Okay. Well, I have, like, Miss Crane more and more. I keep calling her Miss Crane instead of Nurse Crane. I'm ruined.
Tonight. Goodbye.
I'm ruined with, the man in the high castle. Okay, so we learned about this... Ooh, I can go over here. Does this open up something for me? Possibly a new area. Let me just look around here first. Can I go in the church? No. It's like, let's just not deal with that. You're a vampire. And a doctor. You don't want to go to church. Take me to church. Is that Milton?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby.
Clayton Darby.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
His dress and his beard reminds me of his character from Doctor Who. He was a teacher. No newspapers speak about the epidemic. I'm asking him all of these things.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent?
You're killing
about
him.
Spanish influenza?
Don't.
It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's not like they don't have eyeballs or dead people literally littering the streets. That logic.
Oh, look. I
Okay,
love
man.
it.
Elite Linux Hacksaw. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the court. The meerkats will do a dance, 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 dance for you. Woo! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. And Spam, be careful. Expressing too much of... This is gonna sound really harsh, but I'll explain why. Be careful expressing stuff like that. Saying like, oh, I'm killing Tobias, Clayton is great. Because I just met these people. I want to form my own opinion about them. And especially, like, I was totally all about Pippa and Milton, and then I learned more about them, and I was like, oh, you're doing some shady-ass shit. But if you had said, like, ew, Pippa, to me, then I would have expected, oh, at first glance, she's nice, but then she turns out she's an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, it sets up expectations, and kind of hints to me how, like, things that I will discover later. No worries. Thank you for understanding. But yeah, it's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious
Bad
British
times.
Empire.
The dark times, the bad times. Not afraid of getting out at night?
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
Vampires. There is a rational explanation. My rationalism has been recently shaking. It's not a simple epidemic. So there's two things going on. There's influenza, and there's also vampires. So...
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
Oh, well that's convenient. What are you doing here after sunset?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He
Borough.
goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Yet you're still not writing about the flu. Is it because your publisher won't let you? You risk your life to reveal the truth. Except
So you
for the
risk
flu.
your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's
Not
why
at all.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm here to tell some stories.
So then why not write about the flu? You make no sense, sir. Did anyone catch my little niche joke that I make all the time? The dark times, the bad times. I showed you guys that Star Wars interview from like 2 E3s ago. Which really, I should just keep it bookmarked. It's so funny to me. Your investigation in London. Your personal questions. Nothing. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Dark.
Peace.
Farewell.
Okay. So we've now met the journalist. Somebody... Oh, he tried to interview Joe, and Joe was not having any of it. Oh, you're fatigued. I already gave my medicine to Harry Peterson. Gotta make more fatigue. Maybe I should just carry around at least 2 fatigues at any given time. What was the interview for? He's a journalist. He's a journalist. So he's doing journalist things and trying to figure out what's going on with the flu, and there's an epidemic, and people are dying. Alright, I will go up there eventually.
It's locked, all right.
But I haven't been in this area, and I want to see if there's stuff around here. Oh, the star... Oh! It was for the new game, Fallen Order, but it was before anyone knew anything about the game. So this past E3, they showed, like, trailer and gameplay and whatever. But the one before that... This interview, some dude who worked on the game or something, I forget who exactly he was, some industry guy was in the crowd, and this this lady was interviewing him. What's this? Flower bouquet. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. If you are sick, if you have no money, come see Dorothea, blah blah blah. So this is the same note as before. Camellia. Which is a flower, by the way. I told you guys that last time and I got very excited. Look, it's not normal for me to be able to share my design knowledge. Oh, sniped!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Interesting. I'm gonna alt-tab real quick, because I want to find that interview for you. It's so good. Did I put it in the Discord? If I didn't put it in the Discord, I will place it there and pin it. No. The only thing that's pinned in the Discord is a yoga video, which, you know, that's great. But I need... I'm sure it's in my recent history, too, because I know I looked it up on stream not too long ago. And also... Yep, here it is! Here it is! I found it already! Oh god, it's so good. Headphones warning. I'm gonna try and get the volume before it does anything, but or I could just pause it. We don't have to watch it together. But I totally pulled it up on stream. So there it is for you guys. Kitty Zen, how you doing? Since I'm here in chat, already alt-tabbed. Yeah! It's like you have your very own emote. I'm gonna post it in the Discord so that I can have it forever. So I can save it forever. Because I think it's so funny. And partially because Dukes and his community, the Black Hand, kind of made a meme of it, but no, it didn't catch on elsewhere. So like, I just think it's really funny and I bring it up, I reference it all the time. Love that emote so much. I'm doing good. We're just playing a really depressing game. I'm sneaking some pad thai in my mouth when the characters are talking, and enjoying my Saturday, hanging out with everybody. How's your weekend? You got anything fun going on?
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
I know you work for Nurse Crane.
Camellia, I know you.
Hey, Dead Viking!
Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Interesting. If he knows that she's mute, I wonder how he was anticipating her answering him in the first place. Especially because he wasn't asking yes or no questions.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Lazy Saturday plan full of vegging out and playing video games. Nice. What games are on the docket? Anything in particular, or just whatever strikes your fancy? I think this is the same thing. I wasn't trying to talk to her. I was trying to look at the flowers. Bye!
Very well.
Max went to Nano Vikings today and tonight. Nice! Adult gaming time! Time to play Honey Pop. Who's that? Outer Worlds and Pokemon Shield. Nice. Whitechapel Old Road. Oh, this is a whole other area. Yeah, I'm not ready for that at all. I'm gonna leave well enough alone. I've got enough to handle in Whitechapel just now. Thank you, video game.
I cannot enter.
I cannot. I really want to play Outer Worlds. I've been trying to update my computer to Windows 10 so that I can get the Xbox Game Pass and play Outer Worlds and play... they have a whole bunch of games, so like 12 different games that I... Oh yeah, I forgot about up here. Like 12 different games that I want to play. Gears 5 looks really good. What's the point in being up here? Literally nothing! Alright. I think the only other place we haven't gone in this area... Who are you? Who are you? I think she's new.
Don't be shy, handsome.
Oh, whoa.
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking
You
for
can
what
tell
you
me
say,
about someone else.
but I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
I love her. You got the Game Pass the other day? Nice. Yeah, I don't have an Xbox One, so a lot of the games that I would want to play, I won't be able to because they're not available for Xbox 360. So I'd have to get it for PC. Also, I'm much more of a PC gamer, but you can't get the Xbox Game Pass if you don't have Windows 10. And whenever I try to update it, to upgrade it, I keep getting errors. I spent many, many hours trying to fix it, so I'll have to keep trying, but I had a really awful migraine, and I was like, you know, I think I'm done.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
But your line of work has many health risks.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
And with your money, you can spend it all on medical treatments. Shield has pretty Ponita. Oh, he wanted sword because it's blue. That's cute.
You can put your own life in danger.
Oh, Max.
That's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Fair enough. About Clayton Darby's investigation.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Are you talking from experience?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
That doesn't mean that that's Clayton, though. He doesn't seem interested in fucking or a cheap room. I mean, he's out in the rain at night.
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Alright, fair enough. It's a bummer, that's why I'm glad my nearest IT professional sits right next to me at the same desk. Yeah, when I was having issues with the power supply and then my graphics card, Fred was like, it's a shame we don't live together, I could just, you know, look at it for you. It was definitely a nice perk. Was that all your life in London? Yeah, let's talk about personal questions. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I don't judge you. You should try to find another job. That was your decision. I don't judge you. I mean, I'm sure she did try to find another job. I don't think anyone's first inclination is like, well, I'm in a new place. I fled from a wartime, like, tough situation. You know what I think would be really good? Prostitution. I think that I should just go straight to that without trying to get any other job. That won't make my life any more difficult than it already is.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives.
True that, man.
I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Tell me. Damn. I want to know.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you
Maybe
can
she'd
tell me
loosen
about
up if we could get her to one of those bloodletting yoga parties.
But I know her name is Dorothea Crasionescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
I do. Alright. Condensation. That's enough of me eating. I'm sorry. You know I hate eating on stream, and I apologize.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best.
I was getting very hungry.
There is something going on in this.
Do you know me?
I don't know what. Like
I gotta...
plot I must reveal.
I gotta just be yammering on all the time, so naturally, anytime my mouth is full, I'm like, ah! But I also have to eat every couple of hours because I get hungry. Trying to gain weight. Is this also the other spot? Whitechapel Street. Okay, so yeah, I tried to get in here this way, and the door wouldn't open, and I had to fight some dudes for it. Any place I can get up there? No. So, let's go back to where I killed the skull.
Would you like me to revive you?
Let's go back there if I can figure out where that was.
Pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
And
Come on, we can sort it out, right?
I want to... I forget where exactly that was, though.
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
I want to see if I can take out that beast inside the warehouse. And then... Mordor Gandalf. Was it left or right? Left. I think it is left that I want to go to. Actually. But I'm not positive. Loretta Swanborough. Okay, this is not the way that I thought it was. Maybe it was over this way. If somebody knows which direction it was, please tell me, because I honestly just can't remember. Because I think there are a bunch of Pruin down here. I think maybe I went... Oh, just you're cool. Was it this way? I think I went this way first. Yeah? Yeah, okay, here's where it was. We found it. We found it. And I can come up over there. There's a hole. Whee! Okay, so there's a large beast and much blood. I don't know if that's going to help me out at all. Used hatchet. Let's see if that's any good. Look at the details. 65 damage, 65. Attack speed 10. So the used hacksaw is just better. Because it has a faster attack speed. And a better... less stamina cost. Okay. So, I guess I'll hop down. Oh, whoa! Oh, I'm out of stamina. Sharts. Oh, I need the blood, yeah. So I know that doesn't do much damage. However, I didn't need to re-up on the blood. Whoa! Oh, I don't like the little noise he makes. I'm sorry. I have to do this for game... oh, God! Turds, turds, turds. Come on! Ouch! Motherfucker. I'm trying to get blood from him so that I don't have a health cap. And so I can re-up my blood. Alright, good enough. Ack! No! Fuck off. Ah! Woof! Very nearly. I just didn't want to get greedy. Whoa! Hiya! Yeah, there we go. Got him. I destroyed you. Look at your little hiney. Oh. Oh, that's the loading sound. See, to me that little like shing, that kind of sounds like money, is very much a quest completion noise. Like, that's just what it sounds like to me. So every time I get it, I'm like, what is that? And I start looking around and then I see the loading symbol. I mean, maybe this is a quest, I just don't have the... Like, maybe I just didn't get the quest for it yet, you know? Oh! Oh, is this Sam? Who is this? Just some dead dude? Okay. Well... let me take a look at, actually, what am I looking for? Retrieve Samuel the Disciple in the cemetery. Retrieve Louis Barrett's box. Yeah, why not? I want to do both of these things. Where is this? Where is it? Because that's the main quest. Where's the other one? I have no idea. Does this give me a quest marker? Oops. Yeah, this one gives me a quest marker. I must be very much in the wrong spot then. You know, side quests. You gotta do the side quests. And besides, this is taking me back away from all the Pruin guards. Again, so the way that I'm playing Jonathan Reed, I always try to roleplay when I can. Why is it? I have no idea where this is. I always try to roleplay the character, and my take on him is that he doesn't like killing. He doesn't revel in killing people. However, he will if he has to. Oh, I think I know where this is. When we first came in here, there was a like level 18 really spooky dude, and I just ran right on past. I was like, fuck that, I'm not dealing with that. Or maybe not. I tried it and it killed me. Anyone in here? There's some Pruin in the area. Okay. So we might just leave the area, which is okay. Oh, I didn't realize they were gonna keep talking. My bad. Whoa. Don't hear me crashing into things. I'm going to. I was going to turn invisible and sneak past them. I did turn invisible, and I am going past them, but I wasn't planning on him spotting me first. Yeah, it was up here. So... Okay, yeah, this is the other area that we unlocked, and I was like, I'm not going in there. Yeah, or is it? Maybe I'm getting my areas confused, because we're back in the hospital now. I thought I was going towards it. Maybe I can just go this way and it's not as spooky? Perhaps it's just not as spooky. If I go this way. Because there's a lot of... I mean, it was a brand new area. I just wanted to finish looking through Whitechapel. Foist. So we'll see how it goes. And then on my way back, I'll see if I can fight that really tough vampire dude. But he is double my level. Oh, there's more... Pruin. Can't you just fuck off? Oh, what's in here? Shiny? Shillings. More shillings. I feel like this was not, available to me before. Maybe I just haven't been over here? Who knows? But I sure do enjoy sneaking around. Yeah. Ooh, this is fun. Yes. Yes. Alright, now where am I, though? Does this actually help me? I'm much closer. Just going the scenic route? Yeah, just so I don't have to slaughter people. Like, I don't know if you know me at all, but slaughtering people's not really my jam. Where's this? Is this where the yoga party was? No. It looks like I've been in here, though. There's nothing in here. Alright. Back this way, then. I thought I'd be able to get someplace from here, but I apparently can't. I wish I could zoop up to the roof. That'd be cool. Maybe the other direction? Ooh, hello. Stonebridge Cemetery. Heck yeah. Oh, come on! Why are there so many of you? Let's see if I can sneak in, huh? Sneaking in the cemetery. Don't see me. Alright. Don't mind me. Don't mind the rusted gate. Nothing to see here. Ooh, what's this entrance? Ooh, ratty rats. Yes. Oh, snack time. Delicious, delicious snack time. Excellent. And What about over here? Ooh, a house. Hell yeah. And someone to murder. He's very cranky. Oh! Oi! Come here. Stop it. Come on! I hit stun. That's bullshit. Resisted! Back here. Oof. Get over here! Stop resisting my stuns! Yes, bite him. Yes. Alright, enough fucking with you. I've got rats. Oi! Oh, crumbs. Oh, shit balls. There we go. Whew! He was feisty. Ooh. Dresser! Got some nice parts. Oh, something else is shiny. Yes, rusty box of pills. Love some good tetanus with my medicine. Got some blood samples. Anyone else in here? Also, I'm gonna heal up so that I can have full health, or, well, closer to full health. Anybody else? Anyone around here screeching? Ooh, I can go over there. I bet that's a hideout. 'Cause the flicker light. I was correct.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. I'm getting so off track. But, it's fun, so. Ooh, and I can make... Perfect. I can make fatigue stuff here. I think we've got a couple of people that are fatigued, so... I'll just carry around... Let's go 3. Because I think I have to use 2 of them, like, right off the bat anyhow. This is a different exit. Let's see if I can upgrade. Any upgrades to my skills? I can upgrade my bite. Because my bite is only level 1. I can increase my health or endurance. I think I'm fine right now. Increase blood absorption. Yeah, I want to increase blood absorption. Because... that's normally why I'm biting people. And so the fewer times I have to try and stun them and then bite them. Ooh, look what I can do next time. Rage. You lose control, let the beast take over for a short amount of time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. Interesting. Some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Rage is one of them. The vampire loses control and unleashes the beast within to do their dirty work. The beast teleports itself on targets around them, striking with an unfettered fury. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used too often. Just release the beast, my friend. It's more satisfying than you think. Alright, wink wonk. What other stuff could we get? Abyss. Da-dum. The vampire concentrates, summoning the shadows in their purest, darkest form. These shadows capture the vampire's prey. Missed an apostrophe. And toys with it like a cat with a mouse. After a brief moment, the shadows strike, impaling their prey. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used. Even a powerful vampire is terrified to be seized by the tendrils of darkness. I think that's pretty fucking cool. And what's Blood Cauldron? The vampire concentrates their power on one target and makes the victim's blood boil. Through this process, the vampire will regenerate and absorb part of the target's blood. The vampire will release their prey after a few seconds, leaving damaging blood cells within them. These cells will continue to impact their host before exploding after a short time. The blast will affect any living creature near the host. Because of its controlling blood is one thing, modifying the blood cells is another. That is pretty fucking cool. I can't decide whether I want Abyss or Blood Cauldron. We'll have to see how I feel by the time I have enough points to do that. That is really cool. I'm gonna open the shades, the blinds, because I think Sky Orb has moved enough. Are you still attacking? Nope. Yes? No? Ah! Sky Orb is still high in the sky. Oh, look at this. Ah! Oh, warmth, heat. Oh, yeah. Also, I just realized that it is 11 o'clock, which means it is time for me to go. Well, it's a little past 11. It's time for me to go on a break. I'm just gonna get some water and use the bathroom, stretch a little bit, and when I come back, we've got more Vampyr to go. This is a perfect spot for me to stop because I'm not in any danger. So, I'll play you guys some music and I'll be back in 2 minutes or so, 3 minutes tops. Okie, okie.